Tuesday, August 25th, because tomorrow's the big birthday day. Isabel and my dad. I'm Barbara. I'm fixing you. I'm sorry. My cod liver oil. My cod liver oil hurts my throat. And I had my coffee out here and I said, oh, I forgot my cod liver oil. Let me go squirt it in my mouth real quick. So it was in there longer. So, but it's really hurting my throat. How weird is that? All right, so then we're going to have to come up with a new plan for that. Why would oil hurt your throat? Well, it obviously has stuff in it or I wouldn't bother taking it, right? I mean, it's not just, you know, oil. It's vitamins. Oh, did I say I'm Barbara? Hi, good morning. I'm sorry, I'm checking. I'm just making sure I didn't put my shirt on inside out. You know, I'm home, so what, but still. I made my earrings really quick this morning. I don't know if you can see. I've got a little sun glare, so I'm assuming you don't have sun glare like me. I made them my little stitch markers. I have a little collection of cool findings and things from when I was I don't know. I can't see that one. I don't know if you can see it or not. Making jewelry, and so I knew I had some kind of earring thing that would go with my leaves. Or Sarah said that she called it a flame. She got one. I made these for my first Rhinebeck and I gave them out when nobody, you know, I first started my podcast. And she called it, I had one of your flame stitch markers. I'm like, you're right, these are like flames. I was thinking autumn leaves for Rhinebeck, but though that particular style is very much flame-like, there are other styles that are more leaf-like. Anyway, those are my earrings today. I thought, oh, that'll be fun. I'll make my earrings. It was a little frustrating though. I broke two. These are not exact matches. I had a couple extras, but the way I was doing this was putting pressure on the glass and I broke two of them. I was putting pressure on in a way you will not when you're using them, so you shouldn't worry about it. You know, I put a little pressure on them when I'm making them just to make sure that they're strong. I went to the post office yesterday. I mailed off to 3 people. Danielle's getting 2 test packages. She's getting a curly leaves and a flower test and see if it goes and see if they charge her more postage. I don't even know. I'm not sure what I'm testing with that one. But then Victoria and Juanita, I sent you yours. They were the first 2 people to email me. But I decided not to make too many packages until I was sure what the story was. So I took them to the post office and my post office lady checked them and they only cost an extra 15 cents to mail because they're fat, because I put a little bubble wrap around them. So I got stamps and I'll be sending some cards, so I don't really need a test, but except, you know, obviously if they don't come in good shape, I want to know. But I'm not sure what I can do about it other than just send others and hope that they fare better, and I can do that, and I'm happy to do that. But I'm not sure what else I can do. I don't want to send everybody a package. I can't send everybody a package. But anyway, I'm sending cards, and I hope that I'm only sending 2 stitch markers, so don't get too excited. But there you go. You can make them into earrings if you want. Except I'm not sending, I wasn't thinking I would send two of the same color. You don't have to have earrings that match though. I was soon going to a different color. Anyway, good morning. It's a sunny day, and when the breeze is blowing, it's pretty nice out here. It's going to be warm and humid, I think, today. Talked to my dad yesterday, told him we're coming. I'm going to text my brothers today and tell them that I'm going if either of them wants to join me. Turns out visiting time is from 2 to 4. So that means I won't be back in time for probably the Zoom birthday call with Isabel. So I'll have to ask Christy to email it, the meeting to Dennis. He doesn't have Zoom on his computer, so well, he can just bring up my laptop and get it from the emails if he wants to join. Otherwise, we'll just figure something else out later. I'll be kids messaging her in the morning or in after school. So for her to see after school, to see her birthday message, and I'll sing her the zoo version of the birthday song and wish her a happy birthday and tell her I'm sorry to miss her Zoom meeting. But I'm going to be with Peepaw on his birthday. So that will be nice. So I'm looking forward to that. I had a weird dream last night that made me feel kind of lonely. I guess I'm feeling a little lonely. I don't know. So I guess that means I need to learn how to set up a Zoom meeting and see what we can do for those of us who want to craft together or chat. But I'll work on that. Somebody else wants to set up a Zoom meeting, I'll come. Just put it out there. Anyway. It's a bird. Lots of cicadas still. Haven't heard our bird in quite a while. Can you hear that? So, I don't know, it was a weird dream to be, like I said, wake up feeling lonely. Weird. You know, I hate it when I wake up. I'm like, feel bad from your dream. I mean, it's always nice to wake up and say, oh, I'm home in COVID lockdown. I'm not in that dream. And the dream I was in, well, you don't want to, oh my God, that would be it. I think this would be the last vlog. I think that would be it. If my vlogs turned out to be me telling you about my dreams. That would be it. I'd be done. That'd be, obviously you got nothing else to say, girl. It's time to hang it up. I knitted a little bit. I put on the new ball of yarn on Ella's sweater, and I'm pretty sure I'm ready to split for the sleeves on that boxy. So, and I got a new pattern. I forgot to bring it. Hold on, get myself another cup of coffee while I was at it. Oh, and Pearl's out here. Pearl, you want to say hi? Come on, puppy. Come say hi. Come here. You goofball, get out from, come here. He's under the table. I can't color you there. Here we go, come here. Pearl. We're starving this poor dog. As you can see, because she's skin and bones. She's checking. Come here, you gonna say hi or not? There's my pearly girl. All right, fine. You're making for boring TV, you know. The lovely Valerie sent me a pattern. Material Girl. These people should pull their hair back so they can show off their beautiful sweaters. And she's wearing a scarf around her neck. So how are you supposed to know what it looks like? But here's the schematic. So you can see it's a like a crew neck. 2 pictures and then she does the same thing there. Isn't that funny? That's so funny. But you can see it's a cropped, it's like a and the sleeve, it's hard to tell in that picture, but in this picture it looks like the sleeve starts kind of low. Almost like a dolman sleeve a little bit. So anyway, thank you, Valerie. This looks like a fun knit. Like, this is like a new version of a boxy, so I don't have to make myself another boxy, and I do appreciate that. And you know, one of the easy knit, and that sleeve coming down like that is a little interesting to me, I have to say. Now she doesn't say how much ease, but she's got ease. Well, the bust circumference sizes, there are 8 sizes, go from 39 to 67. So if your smallest size is 39, then you're expecting like 7 to 9 inches 6 inches of ease, I would think. So I'm going to go and look at the discussion of this on Ravelry. But I think this would be the perfect candidate for a fadey sweater, and it's fingering weight. So you know me, I have so much gorgeous fingering. Thank you, Valerie. But this looks like, and you can, and you know, they talk about a long sleeve version and a short sleeve version, and obviously they say she says you can just make it whatever length you want, which is always true. You are the boss of your knitting, but that looks like a great sweater, just like a great sweater to wear every day, like a great everyday throw it on, goes with everything. I need to pick my colors in a way that means it goes with everything, but you know, I don't know what everything means. Why I say that, like I have this, you know, my wardrobe is, you know, blues and beiges, and you know, I don't have hardly any wild color. And this is the sweater part. So what am I talking about? Pants, black jeans, blue jeans, black pants, white jeans. What, you know, so I need to put it in colors that will make me smile. Like I have, like you know, I have this crazy wardrobe that needs you know, with 14 different colors of pants. So they're all navy or black or white or beige. Anyway, this is by Shana Bilow, B-I-L-O, and it's from Chelsea Yarn. Shana Bilow. I'll have to look and see. Chelsea Yarns was a store in New Jersey, and they closed their brick and mortar store, I think. I wonder if she's from that shop. And they have a podcast, or they did. I don't know if they still do. I haven't really watched it, but they were one of the first people who carried the Crafty Toads bags in their shop. It's kind of local to them. Anyway, thank you so much, Valerie. This is going to be one of those. I can tell that this is going to be one of those sweaters. Well, it's like going to be like a new, like, you know, boxy. Just like, let me just do a lot of stocking out. And you can do all kinds of things with that. Oh, and it's got a little bit of a, maybe it has a little bit of a dip in the back. That could just be the drawing trying to short row wedge. It's got a little dip in the back. Cool. Dip in the back, little short rows on the neck to make it lay nicely. So thank you, dear. That was so sweet. So, and I might be doing a test knit for Yarn About Yarn. I don't know. Depends if she needs my size or not. But if so, then I think I'm going to use that pink cotton wool yarn for that. And that's got a got a design on the lace yoke design and whatever. So we shall see. That would be fun. Then I'll have to think. But forcing myself to think is not a bad idea. And, you know, I've enjoyed the test knitting that I've done. I've only done a couple things, but, you know, I was not that big of help on the roulette shawl, I have to tell you, because but I was a big help on the sweater that I did, so I'm hoping I'll be a big help again. I just brushed my hair. It looks like I just, you know, like I have just normal short hair. I don't have any spikes today. I'm doing something different. I'm gonna be blowing it dry tomorrow and spiking it to within an inch of its life for when I go visit my parents. They haven't seen me, and they haven't seen my hair. So that'll be fun. While I went and got my pattern, I also got another cup of coffee. So I could sit and talk forever, and I just might do that because, you know, me. But I guess I won't. And since I've split this video, I now no longer know how long I've talked. I have to worry about that because I talk too much. Got a card from my sister-in-law, Vicky. Hi, Vicky! We decided as a family, we weren't going to be going to North Carolina this year. And we had already put down, you know, because every year you're there and you book a house, you book it for the next year so you can get the week you want. And you pay. I think we had to pay by November. We had to pay half the cost of the room, of the house. And we were booked for this coming October. And so we had paid half, but we realized that even though we paid, we weren't going to go. We're not going to go. Every single person in that house except for me and Vicky and her husband and Dennis and I are the only ones who don't have some compromising condition that makes them even more worrisome to get COVID than it is anyway. I mean, we're all old. But, you know, all kinds of things going on with all the people. And so we decided we weren't going to go. And so they said that if they were able to rent the house out for the week that we had booked, we would get our money back. And that's what happened. They were able to rent it out, which we were glad. I hope the people who are there are healthy and enjoy themselves. We will be sad to not go. But the fact of the matter is, this whole trip is based around Dennis's parents. And they weren't going this year. My father-in-law couldn't go. He couldn't go. It's an 8-hour ride in the car. He's not even riding over here in 15 minutes. So he was not, you know. They weren't going, so. I mean, it wasn't official, but I'm sure they wouldn't be going, so. So we didn't know it last year was our last year. It's too bad. But anyway, so she sent a card with our deposit back and saying in P.S. tell Barb, I sometimes watch your vlog. Hi, Vic. But of course, every time I find out somebody I know has watched the vlog, I sit there and think, what have I said? Sorry, Vic, whatever it was. I didn't say anything about Vicky. Vicky's a crocheter. She's involved with an organization that puts together sort of layette kind of stuff, like packages to send home with brand new mothers. And I think they focus on lower income mothers. It's not every mother. I think it's lower income mothers. And they put together all the amazing packages of things for the baby, you know, like not perishable things, but like diapers, usable, you know, like that kind of stuff. And you know, sweaters and hats and bibs and things like that. And I had once started a bib that I was making for her organization, and I never finished it. I mean, I think that was like one of my early podcasts. So if you found that one, I never even sent that. Now that I say that. But anyway, so she crochets baby blankets that she includes in her that they include in the packages. So she's a crocheter, and she also took over the washcloth duties. Dennis's grandmother crocheted, and she crocheted washcloths. And every time we went over there, we took home another stack of washcloths. Now, we don't use her washcloths for washcloth. Although, I could, use them for like showering and such. But I use them for dusting. So they're in the kitchen, and when I dust, so you can tell that they're not overused, and they have. But, so Vicki has taken over the making of so when I need dishcloths, of course, I could make my own. In fact, I did make my own beige one for the Clorox bleach thing. We no longer quarantine our stuff. We no longer wipe it all down. We no longer go through all that rigmarole. We no longer wear gloves at the store. It's airborne, and we worry about masks and things, but we don't do that anymore. But I had made that washcloth for my Clorox solution. Okay. So today I'm going to be writing some cards and sending some stitch markers. I didn't give specifics yesterday, but if you would like a couple stitch markers, and they won't match, so your earrings won't match if you turn them into earrings. Actually, put in your email, could they match? And I'll see if I might be able to. But don't ask for red. Oh, that's true. I have red. I just needed them to still be head pins, so I could put them on my earrings. That's why I didn't have quite so many to choose from, because I like the red, so I have whatever. 2 stitch markers are what I'm putting in a card and sending. And it's not much more to send it overseas. So if you're in Great Britain or the Canary Islands or someplace, New Zealand or someplace like that, I will mail them to you if you want some. Or Australia. Or Ireland. I'm happy to send some. Email me at flameandfiber@mindspring.com, which is at the very last panel that I have on the end of all my vlogs. It's there, because I'm not going to put it here because I won't remember to take it away. So anyway, if you would like some, please just send me your snail mail address, and I'd like your YouTube name and your Instagram name and your Ravelry name if you have those, but your YouTube name, so I know who you are. And thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. It means all the world. You can hear a dove. And it was nice to wake up and say, oh, I'll do my vlog, because I woke up lonely and I'm not feeling lonely anymore. And thank you again, Valerie, for the pattern. And I will say good morning, good afternoon, goodbye. See you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.